up, guys? Welcome back to another EQ Austin video. What we're going to be doing today is the story of Jonah part 4. And guess what, guys? There is no part 5. So we're just going to be doing part 4 today. I want to get out a little early, and then after that, me and Quadra are going to do the Forest Lava challenges. I know you guys do not like it. So that's what we're gonna do. Before we start, make sure you like, subscribe, share, hit the bell, and comment. You guys,
it's just pretend. We're just going to do the Forest Lava and not in the Mario Party, in here. Okay? Got that right? Okay, see you later. Bye-bye.
Alright, so you guys have 10 seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Comment below if you did it. If you didn't have time, just go ahead and do an pause pause the video. Now, let's get into the video. Make sure you like, subscribe, share, hit the bell, and comment. Hello, my great fellow friends, and you're in a tree for the final part of the story of Jonah. There is no part 5. Surprisingly, I thought there was, but there was not. He has a lot of verses to go through, but we're still trying to get out by 10 minutes. We're gonna get out early because he's gonna have something else to do. So tell the person to get the Bibles. Hurry up and get your Bibles. Get them so we can go ahead and so he can preach the word of the Lord. I know that this final one is going to be I think it's going to be the best one. So stay tuned. Enjoy the sermon that he has in store for you. And I've seen them all, and they're good. So, enjoy. Alright, y'all, we got a lot of verses to get through today in a short amount of time. So we're going to get out as quick as possible as we can. Alright, Jonah chapter 1. Jonah chapter 1, I'm excited because this is the final part of the story of Jonah part 4. In part 1 I was right, but in part 1 and part 2 I said I forgot. This is not true. When I said when he does something bad to you, does something bad to him, that is not true. When you do something bad to him, he'll do something good to you, and that's what we think of for. So just letting you know, right? Like that's he won't. False information. Alright, Jonah chapter 1, we're gonna read verse 17 all the way to Jonah chapter 2, verse 10. So we have some verses to read through, but I'm sure we will be able to get through it. I may be able to be a little late. 12 minutes is my goal now, so let's do it. And the Bible says, now the Lord hath prepared a great fish to swallow Jonah. And Jonah was in the belly of the fish for 3 days and 3 nights. Some people say that it wasn't a fish. Some people say it was a whale. I just say it was a fish because that's what it says here in the New King James Version. Alright, Jonah chapter 2, verse 1 through 10. Then Jonah prayed to the Lord, his God, from the fish's belly. And he said, I'm not going to do it all at once. I'm going to pause through verse. I cried out to the Lord because of my affliction, and he answered me out of... Hold on. Then Jonah prayed to the Lord, his son, from the bellies... Then Jonah prayed to the Lord, his God, from the fish's belly. And he said, I cried out to the Lord because of my affliction, and he answered me. Out of the belly of Sheol I cried, and you heard my voice. For you cast me into the deep, into the heart of the sea, and the floods surrounded me. All your billows and your waves passed over me. Then I said, I have been cast out of your sight, yet I will look again toward your holy temple. Now, this is the part I was like in part 3. Verse 16, they offered a sacrifice to the Lord and paid their vows. And verse 4 says, then I said, I have been cast out of your sight. Here it is. Then I will look again toward your holy temple. He doesn't mean, I'm going to look at you. He means, I am going to follow your rules from the temple. All right. from your holy temple. Verse 5. The waters surrounded me. Even to my soul, the deep closed around me. Weeds were wrapped around my head. Okay. Let's finish this verse. Verse 6. I went down to the mornings of the mountains. The earth with its bars closed behind me forever. Yet you have brought up my life from the pit. O Lord my God, when my soul fainted within me, I remembered the Lord, and my prayer went up to you, into your holy temple. Those who regard worthless idols forsake their own mercy, but I will sacrifice to you with the voice of thanksgiving. I will pay what I have vowed. Salvation is of the Lord. So the Lord spoke to the fish, and it vomited Jonah onto dry land. Now, let's talk about this. Let's start. Jonah would not have been cast out of God's sight if he would have just listened to the Lord. The waters wouldn't have surrounded him if he would have just listened to the Lord. Even into his soul, this wouldn't happen if he listened to the Lord. The deep closed around him, that would not have happened if he just listened to the Lord. Weeds were wrapped around his head, that would not have happened if he just listened to the Lord. He went to the morning of the mountains, and the earth with bars closed behind me forever. Yet that you have bought up my life from the pit, O Lord my God, that would not happen if he would just listen to the Lord and went to Nineveh. When my soul fainted within me, I remembered the Lord, and my prayer went up to you into the holy temple. This would not have happened if you would have listened to the Lord. Those who regard worthless idols forsake their own mercy. This wouldn't have happened if you just listened to the Lord. But I will sacrifice you with the voice of thanksgiving. I will pay what I have vowed. Salvation is the Lord. Now, verse 9. Remember. No, let me read verse 16. Jonah chapter 1, verse 16. Let's go there. The men feared the Lord exceedingly. All right, here it is. And offered the sacrifice to the Lord and took vows. Now, Jonah chapter 2, verse 9. But I will sacrifice to you with the voice of thanksgiving. I will pay what I have vowed. Salvation is the Lord. Now, Jonah, what he did was did what they did. He must have knew what happened to them. But I came here to tell you today that you cannot just copy what someone else says just because you think about you want to say and they say it better. That does not mean a darn thing. You need to learn that you need to use your own mind and speak out of your own mouth. It's not using other people's ideas. You use your own idea. I came here to tell you today that you better use your own idea. Do not think of people doing all these other ideas. Still, they may have thought better, but that does not mean that you copy what they say. I came here to tell you today, do not copy. Do not copy what anyone has said. Do not copy when anyone is bought into the head of yours. You bought your idea into your head. So use the idea that you thought of. You were the one who thought of that idea. So you should use your own idea. I hope you have enjoyed the series of the story of Jonah. I'll see you again in another preaching video.